Hello everyone. So how is it going, guys? Welcome to yet another video on my YouTube channel. In this video I would show you my portfolio which I created using Sveltekit. I have also used Tailwind CSS for styling, and I have used Typescript to access type related hints which it provides, and it would often help me catch bugs earlier when I would know what kind of responses I am dealing with from the APIs. So let's get started. Before I navigate you through the various features of this application, I would like to take a moment and talk about how important it is to have a portfolio. Especially in my profession, I have been a software engineer for around 6+ years, and I can't stress enough how important this portfolio has been in giving interviews. Basically, a portfolio acts as a collection of your past work samples, so it helps in advertising your skills. It conveys the client or whatever company you are applying to that you are capable and you have some practical experiences. You have worked with a wide range of technologies, and you can get things done. So it's basically a resume which does the talking for you at times through your actions. So I would highly suggest to have a portfolio, especially if your profession is something like software development, or maybe you are a graphic designer. So yeah, those kind of professions. Maybe you are a video editor. Okay. So with that being said, let's just dive into various sections of my portfolio. It has 3 important sections. Let's just first go to the home page. In the home page, it mentions that these 3 important sections are there on my portfolio. So projects is one section. As the name suggests, it is basically a collection of projects I have worked in the past. I have around 150+ projects on my GitHub profile. A lot of those I have included here. So each entry in the projects has a brief description of what this project is all about. The tags or the technologies this project was built in, and some of the screenshots of that particular project. So if I inspect the details page of one of these entries, so in the details page, I just applied this cool typewriter effect using pure JavaScript. This has pictures, a slideshow of pictures related to the project, a brief description of what this project is all about, the tags, and the link to this project, which would take you to my GitHub profile. So this is the GitHub project link of this project. The other sections, namely blog and gallery, they follow the same pattern. So you have the list section where all the entries are listed, and each section has a details page where even further details are showed. Okay, so let's just inspect this page. So this page, similar to project details page, has pictures related to the place I was visiting, a small description, and the date when this entry was posted, and the tags associated with this place. The blog section is not that populated. Basically, this section was meant to write about things, the challenges I have faced in some of my projects in my past companies. So a lot of times you would deal with, you would probably want to share the challenges you faced on popular platforms like medium.com. So that was the purpose of blog section. It could be populated in future, but as of now it mostly has the dummy entries. I think that's basically it for the features of this application, which is a blog. I would just dive into the source code now. As if you notice, this has been hosted on Vercel. It's very easy to host on Vercel if your application uses any modern front-end frameworks like Vue, React, Next.js, Sveltekit. I am inside source code now. So Sveltekit is a server-side rendered front-end framework built on top of Svelte. It is similar to Next.js and Nuxt.js. Next.js is built for rendering components on server side, and similarly for Vue it is Nuxt.js. Okay, so all these popular frameworks follow a file based routing. So if you go inside the routes folder, this is where all your root level pages are kept, and the URL is determined by how you name these files. Okay, and also you can have layouts. If you plan to use multiple layouts within your application, maybe you have a separate layout for admin panel, you can have those layouts here. You can read more about file based routing. Okay, it's basically a nested folder type structure which determines what URL your section of that particular section in your website would have. This library is yet another important folder for Svelte-kit applications. It houses reusable components. In my application, I only had footer, header, and loader, the components which I used at multiple places. You can keep those here. You have assets, which are basically multimedia images which you plan to use on your website. You better keep it here conventionally. And also you have plugins where you define API endpoints and request response middlewares if you need to write them off. So you can write those here. It also contains the types folder where I have defined the Typescript interfaces for the API responses I am dealing with in this application. I also have this store.ts file. This is basically a central place for managing data. This is similar to Redux in React and Pinia in Vue.js. I am defining all my state variables in this file, and then importing those state variables, making the API call, and populating these state variables through the API responses. And what it does, if I need that particular variable in, let's say, any other section of the application, it would just basically fetch it from the centralized store instead of loading the data again from the API. I would just show you one sample from the projects page. So I am inside this project page now. So I'm basically importing this project from the store which I defined inside the lib folder, and I also have this onMount method from Svelte. This is similar to useEffect and onMounted from React and Vue ecosystem. So when this component becomes part of the DOM, API call is being made, and whatever response I received, I would just populate the project's variable with that response. So it is available in this component as well as any other component if I need that in future. So that is the advantage of using stores. And cool thing is that Vue.js, Svelte-kit has its own built-in state management system called writable stores. I would just go through this package.json file. I feel like I should have navigated to this file earlier, but let's just inspect it now. This is basically showing at a glance what libraries I used for this project. Obviously this is made using Svelte. It uses Ytest as a testing framework. It has a Sveltekit, it has Tailwind CSS for styling various components inside this application. JS DOM is basically to simulate a document object model while testing this application on the front end. So that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover. I would leave the description, leave the source code of basically the link of this GitHub repository in the description box, so feel free to check it out. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you have anything to discuss about, comment section is all open for you. It would also help in increasing the engagement activity of this video, so that would also help. So yeah, with that being said, I would see you in another video, and if you like my tech related contents, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps a lot. Okay, thank you and see you later.